Hello. So, I just had a flat tire. And I'm sitting there looking at this flat, and I discovered it at home. And I've got all the equipment to change a flat tire in the back of my car, as you do. But I realized as I was sitting there going, okay, I should change this flat tire myself, because I'm a big, strong girl, and I don't need no help. And then I was kind of looking at it and going, yeah, and I mean, you know how to change a flat tire, but you've never actually done it without someone there to help, because you've never had a flat tire when there hasn't been someone there to help, and you've paid for RACT, roadside assistance, so you've already paid for someone to come and help. It's not like you're in a rush to go anywhere. So why change it yourself when you can call a guy who does this 20 times a day and has better equipment than you and can do it in half the time? Yeah, but I'm a big, strong girl and I don't need no help. And I came to the realization that's a stupid argument. Don't get feminist on me, because I am, and that's not the point. Yes, I could change a tire by myself, but I'd just be doing it to prove it to myself, and I know I can change a tire. I don't need to prove it to myself. There was nobody else there to prove anything to. So what would I actually have accomplished if I had changed that tire myself? A tire fix that I was probably less confident in than the professional one that I got done with better equipment? A tire fix that would have taken 3-4 times as long, because I don't have an amazing, air-powered electric jack, which takes my car off the ground in like 2 seconds. It was really cool. I've got to pump it up with a little hand thing, which I could have done. But why? I called roadside assistance. The guy was here in 15 minutes, and it took him like 3 minutes to change my tire. So all up, what? It cost 20 minutes, and most of that was me sitting here waiting for the guy to come, as opposed to it would have cost me probably at least, 20 minutes, a half hour figuring out what I was doing, and tightening the bolts by hand. I wouldn't have been as confident as he was with this magic jack thingy. And I've realized, after trying to do it myself many times and getting myself into trouble because I didn't want to ask for help, because girls aren't supposed to ask for help. If you ask for help, you're letting down the team. That's bullshit! Stop it! You can be strong and independent and clever, and you can still ask for help. It's okay if you can't lift the heavy thing, or at least if you can't lift it as easily as the guy who spends 3 days a week in the gym when you don't. Yeah, he's a guy, but it's not actually about his sexuality. It's about the fact that he spends 3 days a week in the gym. You're gonna have equally as hard a time lifting it in comparison to the girl who spends 3 days a week in the gym. And guys, this goes for you too, because don't try and fix stuff because you're a guy and you should know how to do it. It's okay if you don't. It's a fucking tire. If you're not the strongest guy in the world, fine. Ask for help, people. If you trying to prove things to yourself is stupid. You know who you are, and if you are confident in that, then asking for help just shows how confident you are, because you know what you can do and you know what you can't. You know what? If that tire fixing guy needed somebody to catch a wallaby who was injured, he's gonna call me, because that's what I'm good at. You're allowed to be bad at stuff. You're allowed to not be confident. Well, you should always be confident, but you're allowed to know where your weaknesses are, and you're allowed to get help. Particularly when you've already freaking paid for the service, so why wouldn't you use it? Ask for help, guys. It's actually almost more empowering than doing it yourself sometimes, knowing that you've got the confidence to be able to say, I can't do this one.